Hello, welcome. My name is Cindy St. Martine, and I am a natural and holistic healer for the mind, body, spirit, and soul. And you're watching my weekly angel card reading for the week of April 6, 2014. So I thank you for being with me. I'm really glad you're here. You bless me by watching and sharing my videos, and in return you are likewise blessed, for when you give blessings you get blessings. The universe sees it and rewards you with that. I hope you had a wonderful week last week, and we began a new month, the month of April, which means new beginnings in love. It also represents compassion this month, the angels tell me, and being compassionate for yourself and of course with others. We have to treat ourselves how we want others to treat us, so we must love ourselves in every way possible. So I am going to select one card from 3 different decks. I'd already called upon God and the angels, the archangels, and the ascended masters to help guide me with this reading today, and because of law of attraction and my intention, I cannot pick a wrong card. A little change up with the cards today. The angels told me usually I do the romance cards second, but they want me to do them last today. So I'm going to shuffle right now the life purpose cards, and when I select which decks to use, I scan them, and whichever seems to pop out at me, they're the decks that I use. So these decks came up. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck. We'll see what our first card for the week is. The first card is nutrition, and it says you conduct your healing work with your culinary skills. So the angels are telling us, take a look at what you're eating, what you're feeding your body. Like I was saying in the beginning, this month is having compassion, and having compassion for yourself, and love yourself and treat yourself in every way. So it's telling you can heal with the foods you eat. Yes, this is very true. You are what you eat, as the old saying goes. So you can heal. Having a plant-based diet will bring healing to you. And the other thing I want to talk about is, and I'm not trying to convert anyone, believe me, I'm not. I am a vegan. I'm not trying to convert anyone. I'm just trying to inform you of how the universe works and how healing works in that way. I'm not trying to change your mind whatsoever. But the way our animals are being treated, and the way they're being slaughtered and mistreated, fed hormones and all those things, and when it comes time for their slaughter, they are very brutally done. And with all that negative energy and the fear and the pain that these animals go through, they die that way. And that fear and that negative energies that's all around these animals are in their bodies. It doesn't leave them. So when you consume these foods, you're consuming their negative energy, you're consuming their fear, you're consuming the negative life that they led. So I want you to keep that in mind. It's the same thing with produce that you bring in. If someone who picked it or grew it or handled it in any way or negative, the negative energies are absorbed. So you want to make sure when you do your blessing before you eat, is make sure you ask God to remove the negative energies that this food may have consumed, and let this food bless you and nourish you in the most wonderful ways. So I do recommend that you watch a documentary called Forks Over Knives. Some of you, maybe you're thinking about changing your diet, thinking about eating healthier. There are many documentaries out there that show when people change from being carnivores into a plant-based diet, how their lives are so much more healthier, how cancers can be reversed, how diabetes and so many diseases, heart disease, things that actually are killing us can be reversed through nutrition. Let nutrition be your medicine, not prescription drugs. We all know about prescription drugs. So take a look at, and especially springtime, you might want to get ready for the summertime and get in shape. But now I want to remind you, care for what you think, what you put in your mind, what you put into your spirit, what you put into your soul, and what you put into your body. Love yourself always. So only put good thoughts into your mind. Put good words when you speak. Okay? Put good foods in your body. Meditate and bring good feelings to your soul and spirit. So it's how you treat yourself, how others will treat you as well. Okay. So the next set of cards are the angel message cards. I'm sorry, I couldn't think of the name, which one's these from. So I'm going to shuffle these cards and we'll see what our next card is. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck. This card came up earlier in the week, and it's Archangel Gabriel, and she says resurrection. And it's really something for this month, and especially with Easter being upon us, and the time, April, springtime, time for new birth and resurrection. So Archangel Gabriel is telling us it's time to rise. It's time to rise out of the ashes. Leave the past behind you. It's dead. Leave the old ways you do things are dead. They no longer serve a purpose in your life. So you want to resurrect and lift up everything inside of you. Your heart, your mind, your spirit, your soul, your food. Make those changes. Come up out of the ashes and be powerful and amazing. So springtime in April, and these messages, these cards are telling you it's time to make the move. It's time to rise up and change your life. Make those changes and do it in a calm way. You know, last week's message, I was saying how this week I feel a sense of calmness and peaceness through the week this week, last week, and I felt that very much. And it's also strange because a lot of times I'll get people needing help or need inspiration during the weekend, these different phone calls and messages, and it was very quiet this week. So I assume the calmness and peace has come to a lot of people. Even little mishaps, obstacles that get in our way are only as big as we make them. They're only as big as we make them. Just step over them and say, this doesn't control me. Okay? The divine, I live a divine life, understanding I trust my journey and my path. And God is good. So, okay. So now the last set of cards are the romance cards, and we'll see what the romance angels have to say. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck. We'll see what it says. Chemistry is the card. And it says there is a strong magnetic attraction here. Now, I take these cards in a romantic sense. You know, if there's someone that's in your life and you just are drawn to it and you feel this chemistry and this powerful connection, usually is a good thing, always is a good thing. You don't know what it is, you don't know. Maybe this person isn't the normal type of person you're attracted to, but there's this chemistry, this bond, this draw that's pulling you into this person. And so follow it. Let things happen as they're supposed to happen. Don't try to control it. Now, in a general reading, the chemistry is, there's a strong attraction here. There may be a strong attraction to make the changes in your life, to resurrect. It's time, your body's speaking to you. Make good food choices. Bring healthier, drink more water. You know, do a little exercise, walking more. Take time to heal your body. It's healing your body is what the angels are telling us. Resurrect, heal the body. There's a strong chemistry, attraction to do this, or you're to someone else. Now, it could be romantic. It could be seeking a teacher or students. You know, the old saying, when the student's ready, the teacher will appear. And the same thing, when the teacher's ready, the students will appear. So there's this attraction to make the changes, or towards somebody and this is resurrection, healing yourself, the chemistry. These are things that you probably never thought you would do or be attracted to or wonder about, and now they're sparking something inside your soul. April, this month, is the time of rebirth, making changes, moving forward. So these cards come together, I think, perfectly, because, you know, as I'm talking to you, I know you're thinking, that's right, I've been thinking about this, but I never thought I would do this. It's like when I became a vegan, a vegetarian first and a vegan. I never, in my lifetime, thought I would be one. Never, ever, ever. But when the time came, there was a strong power inside of me saying it's time to stop eating these terrible foods. And I listened and I followed. So again, whether it's food, whatever you're going through, resurrect from the ashes. Your past is done. What you have done is no longer in existence. They're ashes. Blow them away. Use them as mulch in your internal garden. So, okay, so I'm going to shuffle the Archangel Michael prayer cards, and we'll see what our prayer is for the week. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck. Archangel Michael is telling us to write about our thoughts and feelings. And the prayer reads, "Thank you for helping me tap into my God-given creativity and wisdom so I can clearly express myself and glean insight, blessings, and healing." Okay. You know, I talked before about our God box. And you know, you can get a small container or box and call it your God box. And what you can do is write your prayers or intentions on a piece of paper and fold it up and put it in your God box. Now you just surrendered it to God for healing and for helping you. Don't worry about it anymore. You gave it to God and it will manifest, but don't doubt it. Look forward to it. Imagine yourself being healthy. Imagine yourself healing. See that it's happening right this very instant, and then things are going to change for you. So I thank you again for being with me. What a blessing you are to me. How grateful I am, more than you could ever know, for your support and love that you give me. I invite you to visit my website at cindyshealing.com, and there you'll see all the things that I do, and hopefully it will inspire you to have a session with me and like me on Facebook and connect to me in other ways, so the blessings can be continued in that way. I am running a spring special and I'm continuing it through April. So if you're interested in being inspired and changing your life and seeing life in a loving, positive way that you never thought possible and manifest, you can connect with me with that. And it's only $20. Normally it's $55. It's a big discount. I'm trying to reach out to those who are unable, it's not in their budget, in order to have a session with me. So I hope you take advantage of it. Remember, they make great gifts too. So I also invite you to join me every Wednesday night live online for my live webcast, and right here on my website you just click on the live chat link and it will connect you at 8 o'clock every Wednesday night. That's Eastern Daylight Time. So I hope you can join me. You'll get a free reading. We talk about different subjects and those things. I forgot to turn my cell phone off, so I apologize, it was going off there. So I thank you again for being with me. You are powerful when you're in the knowing, when you have God, the Ascended Masters, the angels and archangels with you. You are powerful. So thank you so much. Have a blessed and wonderful week. I send you lots of love, light, and blessings from me to you. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye-bye.